She made it clear from the very first day that she didn't approve of me, and I think it has a lot to do with my financial background. I don't come from a rich family, and my parents had to really work hard to provide for me and my 3 sisters. We were quite poor growing up. My dad used to be a janitor and my mother had to take up several odd jobs to be able to support us. I'm honestly not ashamed of it, and I'm actually quite proud of where I come from, as are all my siblings. Let me just put it out there that we never looked at our parents' jobs as something to be ashamed of or to be embarrassed by. They were honest, hardworking people, and we always have been, still are, and will continue to be extremely proud of them for raising us to be good people, just like them. Olivia, however, is quite classist and instantly made a face when I revealed to her that my dad used to be a janitor and my mom would run errands for those who could afford it. That was back when we had dinner with her for the first time, and ever since then, she made it pretty clear to me that I wasn't welcome in her family and she would never accept me as one of her own. She didn't say anything to my face, but she would always keep her distance from me physically, like she couldn't touch me or something. Whenever she would invite us for dinner and even use silverware and plates for me which were slightly less pretty than the ones she and her brother used. I didn't bring it up because I thought I was overthinking things and I didn't want to make a big deal out of nothing, but then there were a lot of other things too, which forced me to come to terms with the fact that Olivia was classist. She would buy me cheap birthday presents, and I knew it because she left the price tag on. For context, Olivia ran her own business and could definitely afford to buy nice presents for people, and she did. She got Harry a very expensive watch one year and got her assistant an all-expenses-paid trip to Bali for 3 days. The very same year, she gifted me a knockoff Prada bag which didn't cost more than $85. After that, I realized that I wasn't imagining anything and she most certainly didn't like me. The biggest mistake that I made was not talking to Harry about this back then because I didn't know how to talk to anyone about something so upsetting. I had been discriminated against before, but it was never by someone who I hoped to have a relationship with in the future. I actually did admire Olivia before I saw this ugly side, since I want to have a business of my own someday as well. And when Harry told me about his sister, I was quite impressed.